Is Web3 gaming the future of gaming? As we see right now, Gala Games and a couple other Web3 games are absolutely ripping right now in the market. Today we're going to be covering it, and I'm going to be giving you guys my honest, brutally honest opinion on Web3 gaming as a whole. But first, as always, let's take a look at what's going on. Bitcoin's hanging around $34,000, almost at $35,000. It's just been treading around this range for a little bit, which is good because it's kind of looked like we're settling in this range and that we're not going to come back down to this 25K level, which is awesome because we need number to go up. And today the markets are TradFi's open, and as we can see, the S&P 500 is up almost a whole percent. Yeah, it's up almost. It is at 1% right now, and we know in the past couple weeks it's just been absolutely dumping. So it's been good to see some green out of there. Definitely love to see that. Now let's take a look at CoinMarketCap. Not much has changed around here. As we can see, Solana is absolutely ripping today, up almost 8% on the day. It hit $35. It's up almost 20% on the week. Let's take a look at the other big gainers. Dogecoin's doing good. Chainlink up over 14% on the week. Let's take a look at what's else doing. Litecoin's doing okay. AVAX is doing pretty good, up almost 17% on the week. Now let's head into our first couple stories of the day before we get into the Web3 gaming thing. Take a look at this. First, the sale of existing homes in the U.S. are on pace for their lowest annual total since 2008. And this is really just showing what kind of environment we're in right now. I do think, if they weren't going to kick the can down the road, we'd be heading to some dark times. But I do believe they are going to bail out the entire system, and they're going to kick the can down the road, and they're going to pump our bags. So not too worried. Into our next story, take a look at this. Thailand's second largest bank acquires local crypto exchange. This is a W. We love to see crypto. At the end of the day, crypto is probably in cahoots with a lot of the governments in some of these countries, and it's in, the government just is the role in our lives that we just kind of have to accept to a degree. We don't need much of it, but there needs to be a little bit of it, and it's good to see this happening because we need adoption. Adoption makes number go up. And to our next story, take a look at this. Elon Musk has said he wants X to be a dating app as well. This is pretty interesting. We know Elon Musk is now, he's basically trying to turn X into the WeChat of America, and I like that he's being super ambitious and everything, and I think this is pretty interesting and super, super funny. It's going to be interesting to see if he actually does this. But now let's talk about Web3 gaming. All right. Gala Games has been absolutely ripping lately, up almost 10% on the day. And as we take a look at it here, let's go to how it's doing on the week. On the week, it's been absolutely booming, as you can see right here. And on the month, it's been doing very well. Doing good as well. And also Axie Infinity and the Sandbox have been doing very well as well. And I'm going to be giving you guys my brutally honest opinion on Web3 gaming as a whole. So first, let's take a look at Gala Games. Gala Games is probably, I would say Gala Games or the Sandbox. The Sandbox actually is probably a little more popular than Gala Games. But we're going to be taking a look at the Gala Games here. As you can see, they have a bunch of games. They're Web3 gaming, and they got a bunch of cool stuff going on. And this is Axie Infinity right here. As you can see, Axie Infinity has been doing really well in the last 7 days. The Sandbox is doing well in the last 7 days. And Man of Decentraland's been doing pretty well in the last 7 days as well. But now I'm gonna cut all the bullshit. So for Web3 gaming, just as a whole in general, right now I think it's I'm not too big of a fan of it. And I'm gonna tell you why right now. So we know that with the whole Web3 gaming thing, it's basically like they're taking a normal game, like any Web2 game, and then saying it's decentralized, slapping it on the blockchain, and adding some NFTs in there. And I personally believe that, having items, so let's just say a CSGO skin as an NFT, is a pretty cool thing, and I think that actually makes a lot of sense, honestly. But I think branding it as decentralization and all this other shit when it doesn't need to be, games don't need to be decentralized. There's really no need for it to a degree. I think it's fine to have NFTs in there. I think that's pretty cool. But one of the biggest problems with Web3 gaming as a whole, and I'm not talking about making money off the token, I'm just talking about it actually receiving mass adoption, is that gamers, actual gaming people, they hate Web3. I don't know why, but they do. And second of all, it's like, have you actually ever tried playing some of these games? First, we're going to talk about Man of Decentraland. And for full disclosure, I'm about to shit on it real quick, but I actually bought some mana back in 2020 at 10 cents. I didn't buy that much though. I wish I bought more because we're going to take a look at the mana chart. As we know, in 2021, They went absolutely, yeah, at the end of 2021, when Mark Zuckerberg turned Facebook in the meta, all the coins went nuts. I bought some mana back here, literally at like 8, 10, 11 cents around here. It went absolutely insane, and now it's come down. And the sandbox also did well, and stuff like that. Here's my opinion. I think most of the games are literal dog shit. So today I'm going to actually show you, I don't know, I feel like most people have actually never played Man in Decentraland. And let me just say this first of all. I think people will make tons of money off the tokens. Tons of money will be made off the tokens. I'm talking about what the actual product is. You know, we all know in crypto, it can be a shit product and you can make money off of it. I'm not saying the token's going to do bad. I'm saying the product's actually dog shit. Let's just take a look at it real quick. So here's Man in Decentraland, one of the biggest games. And I'm not saying Gala Games is dog shit, all the other ones. Sandbox is but most of the games are kind of mid. Let's just be honest. They're not actually revolutionary. They're basically taking any normal game and then saying it's Web3 and then slapping some NFTs on it and they're throwing a token out there, which is cool. You know, get your bag, but like, let's not try and act like it's like the best thing ever. So we're going to play Man in Decentraland real quick for like 5 minutes for you guys, or I don't know, maybe a couple minutes. Because I don't think anyone's actually ever played one of these games before. So this is Mana. It's kind of like I guess an open world like thing. So right off the bat, once again, they do have a downloadable game, but this is, you know, the website game. And we can tell right off the bat, this is nothing revolutionary. It's not, you know, this is not the metaverse. They're labeled as metaverse games for some of them. Web3/metaverse games. What is the difference between this and any other game on Web 2? Like the actual game. There is no difference. It's just another fucking browser game. I'm not trying to dick on them. And here's the thing. I do think a lot of these games with the whole metaverse thing, is just a little too early. I do believe the metaverse is going to become an actual real thing, just not now. Probably like it'll become a real thing like probably 10 years from now. It'll be like an actual, you know, real different thing. This is not different. This is like any other fucking game on the market. So let's just play a game real quick, actually. Can I play this shit? All right, jump in. Okay, we're going to jump in. Because I actually want to, you know, I feel like nobody's actually ever seen this shit. Because nobody's ever played this game, I swear. I've played it a couple times. It's dog shit. All right, so we're in here. Like, tell me am I tripping? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is this not like just any other game you've ever played? Because I swear to God, what happened was, like, I'm 20 years old, so I grew up, you know, playing video games and shit. You know, when I was in 4th grade, elementary school, I was addicted to Minecraft and all that. I swear to God, it's like these boomers came along and they're like, they just took a game. I don't know if they're boomers, but you know what I'm saying. They just took a normal game and now they're saying it's a metaverse. So is Minecraft a metaverse? Like, what is any normal browser game that's open world a metaverse? Is this a metaverse? Like, I don't, it's like, this is some cheese. I mean, look at this. Oh God, the music's playing now. But as you can see, there's this guy right here. There's not too many people actually playing this game. And you know what? I'm going to be real here. You know, once again, I could be completely wrong. A lot of these dudes are probably just bots. But this is, you know, I'm not going to keep playing it because it's buns. But we're just going to X out of it. But that's really my whole take on the whole metaverse thing and the games. You know, it's not a lot of these games. And I'm sure, and I hate to say it, I haven't played any of these games on Gala. Let's see if we can play one of them right now. If we can play in the browser, we're going to do it. I'm not going to download this. But let's just be real here. These are all games that exist in Web 2, and they just slapped an NFT or Web 3 on it, and then they say it's like revolutionizing the world. It's not. It's really not. I do think people will make a lot of money on it. Yes, I do think you can make money on the token. Okay, I'm not trying to fudge your bags, but I'm just saying when it comes to actually Web3 gaming getting mass adoption, I think we're like 10 years away from it. I think it's way too early. But that's just my personal opinion. Maybe the market says I'm wrong. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next decade or so. But yeah, guys, that's all we got for today's video. Let me know what you all think about all this. Subscribe, like, we're dropping daily videos, leave a comment, and go follow me on Twitter too. Also, by the way, I'm not a Web3 gaming expert. I was just giving my raw and honest opinion. So yeah, and thank you for watching.